Welcome back to Becoming More with Red Boswell. Growing up, I lived on a small farm, as I've talked about before. And I had to feed the animals every morning, every night, all sorts of animals, you name it, we had it. Well, one day, I think it was probably 4th or 5th grade, we, at school, went to the zoo. Now, the main thing that stuck with me from that trip to the zoo was the smell of the zoo. It smelled like my backyard. I had never realized that before, and so I knew we had to pay to get in that zoo. I knew that we saw quite a few animals, and even back then at an early age of 4th grade-ish, money made sense. And so I saw an opportunity there. I went back to the backyard, I looked at it, and I said, you know, that zoo was across town. No kids I knew could get across town without parents taking them, but kids had a lot of time on their hands. And every kid just about that I knew had a buck or two here and there. So my buddy and I set out. We got in that backyard. My parents loved it. We cleaned up that barn. We cleaned it up spick and span, got a new paint job on part of it. Every stall was smoothed out. Good looking little big barn actually that we had out there. And we spread the word that we had a local miniature zoo, if you will. Had about 100 animals out there with all those quail and rabbits and geese and ducks and you name it. So, moral of the story, I'm not going to go into how much we made or didn't make because we had a lot to learn about marketing. But do you have a mindset of seeing opportunity, finding opportunity, looking for opportunity in your life? It's all around us in the most obvious industries, in the most established markets and established industries. It's there. We just have to have the eye for it. Look for it. See it. And then, the most important part of it, make that decision and exploit it. So, in your world, business, pleasure, family, etc., do you see those opportunities for fun, for profit, for learning? Have that mind to just inquisitive and open mind to see what's out there. Become more today with me in finding those opportunities. I'm Red Boswell. See you at redboswell.com.